Hey everybody, this is Spider Kaus, leader of the Geek Fighters, here with Shenmue, my favorite game ever. And the guy you're seeing on the camera is the one who's actually playing it.
Yes!
And he's playing it blind, and I'm here to guide him.
And, yes, I'm Double RPG, by the way. And, I'm playing the game here, as Fighter Cow says. So, yeah, it's time for some forklift work at the harbor today, as well as trying to get more information about the Mad Angels. But looks like we're bound to have another fun time, eh?
And also, the other voice you just heard say, is 16-Bit Jeff.
Love that.
You said it in sync.
And that was kind of weird, yeah. And the other voice you hear, hopefully a lot. Hello, say metal. I mean, metal, say hello.
Hello, say metal.
That's dyslexia and a half right there.
Yeah,
which I do have, so... I don't know if that's funny or if that's just, like, haha, he has a mental...
Creepy.
Or I don't know if it's funny, like, haha, he did the switchy thing. Or, haha, he has a mental, disability.
Right.
Hi, LPH.
Hello!
Howdy, sir.
I mean, to be fair, it never hurts to make fun of yourself. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't.
So yeah, as you remember from last week when I was playing Shenmue, I forgot to save right before we ended the stream, but so I took some time before getting started with today's stream for me to get back on track to where I was, and I'm finally back to where I am, and I did that QTE right where I was on the bike, or racing that guy, playing that game of chicken with him, and...
Right.
That notebook entry, many foreigners.
And yeah, so to start off this stream today, we're going back to the whole forklift race.
Awesome.
Morning there.
Just don't take the trap shortcut.
Morning there, Mark. Love your afro, dude. You got a chocobo chicken there? Just like Saz from Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, that's...
If you're wondering, guys, there's the reason why there's no feedback. I actually switched from my TV audio to my headset,
Oh, hey.
just to make sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vroom, vroom, mofos.
I wish I could sing like Ludacris right now with that whole move B, get out the way.
Get out the way.
Or if you want to go by the censored version, it's a bunch of just sound effects of women screaming for the gavos, basically.
Remember the turns.
Yeah.
Start your turn. Yeah.
Right?
And then you died.
Yes. But it's not that it's not that too long of a wait. I'm pretty sure I can get back up.
Say it again, Jeff. Hello, Jeff? Jeff?
Ooh. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, you ran into me.
Alright, well. Anyways, LPH said, I can't wait for the video in 2020.
What video? Never mind.
So you're 4th place right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's the turns you got. It's the turns you got to worry about, and you can do turns that give you more time if you turn like earlier or something like that. But you gotta know how wide the turn of your
Yeah,
forklift
it's
is.
just hard to measure those turns.
Yeah, takes a
You
while.
need to get yourself some mushrooms or maybe a red shell.
Oh, I know. I wish we could do that in this game, but no.
LPH says for Final Fantasy 13 he means lol, because your retrospective.
Uh-huh.
Get it? Takes a while.
Oh, yes.
Can't
Oh,
wait till
okay.
2020 for it.
Oh, it might actually be right before 2020, LPH.
Ah, nice.
Considering where I'm going in terms of all I'm getting done on my video, it looks like it won't be that much longer now. I initially thought it was going to be 2020, but considering how fast things are going for me right at this instant, It might not be too much longer. Woo!
See the turn he did there?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I didn't want to pull a flame joke, but I did.
Yeah, talk to you later, the gift. Hung up. And then...
Click!
Click. It's like, did he finally get it, or did he just go away on his own volition?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. See, now you're doing better with the turns there.
Mm-hmm.
This is truly the best racing game on the Dreamcast since, you know, that shitty LJN was.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God, imagine if LJN were the ones that made this whole forklift race.
Was there a Dreamcast Sega Rally, or no?
Yes, Sega Rally GT 2002, I think.
Oh yeah, that became Sega Rally Online a couple years later, yeah.
And of course, there was a Daytona port, I know, because
Yeah, there was.
I remember having it.
You're talking about Daytona 2001, right?
Yeah.
It going to rain hard in the next 10 minutes. I guess it's going to rain hard for
Oh,
LPH
here
is.
too, yeah, because LPH is in New York. He's not too far from us, me and Jeff. And yeah, here too, LPH.
Okay, so I need to get, I'm gonna be working...
I can feel it in my wrist. And my back too.
Okay, so I need to get 10 crates and warehouse number 18 to meet the quota.
Yeah.
Quotas. The crushing reality of
real life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I memorized where warehouses are, and I was able to like not only get the quota, but like way past the quota. Sometimes I'd even get all the boxes. But favorite game of all time for me, right? So
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're gonna memorize that shit.
So the thing I'd suggest for someone like yourself is to remember where the lower number warehouses are and where the higher number warehouses are.
Yeah.
And you're going from 18 to what?
No,
there
just doing 18.
Yeah, there to 18. You're not too far from 18. 18 is the one in front of the tomato store. You know, the girl I think is Latina.
Yeah, I know where that is.
You're literally like across the street from it, so you should be able to get the quota. Just make sure the boxes are in the line.
Right. Get out of the way, kitty. Almost ran you over.
Oh, yep, that cat will. Yeah, that cat's done that too. You like, what in the world is so powerful to stop this forklift? Cat.
I know.
Little tiny cat.
Strongest matter in the universe.
Right? It was Blake's grandpa.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You all know, right? Now, does this section have a time limit? Because it's been a while.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I got until 5 o'clock.
First you got till noon, then till 5. Cause
Yeah.
It has a lunch break at noon that lasts until 2.
Yes.
So basically, he has plenty of time to get this.
Yes,
stuff.
you can push B to get the first person. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah,
sure,
if I wanted to.
And then a little crooked, but I don't care. As long as
Oh well, as
don't-
long as they're
they
in
don't
the
care.
squares.
Yeah, exactly.
And
As
I
long
can
as you
stack and I can stack them on top of each other too, if I wanted to, right?
I suggest doing that actually.
Suggest doing it. Okay. I'll make a row of 5, and then I'll make a.
Yes, exactly. That's what I do. I make a row and then I stack on top of that row. You're gonna find out you're gonna run out of space if you know how to do it. Especially if you learn like me and memorize and know how to do it quick. You're gonna run out of space if you don't stack them.
Yeah. Don't want that to happen.
And then Rio went into the sea. Was fired. Game over.
Game
Loser
over!
wins.
Yeah! Let's keep the Sega references.
That'd be perfect. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, perfect.
No, you know what'd be perfect for, Chair? The bad ending for Shenmue, where you get killed by Long D.
Watch out, Goro. I'm gonna run you over, man.
No.
Watch out! Stupid. God. this game has more problem with drunk drivers than they actually do with artificial intelligence.
And then there's random people that just walk and just a forklift is ramming into them. They're just like still walking like nothing's happening. Like
I know.
Like as you just saw with Goro there.
Yeah. Girl is just walking, and he's just like.
Yeah, and just like that guy right there, I just ran over with a forklift.
He's still alive. Ow.
He just is. You can only carry one box at a time, right?
I know there's only a few people in here, but I still wanted to bring it up. Like,
yeah,
I'm thinking of streaming that again. I got Skyrim, and I got like artsy fartsy stuff I can stream.
Yep.
And there's another thing that I'm not gonna say much. We're still talking about it, but let's just say we want to do something with Dragon Ball, and if we do go through with it, we really want to know what you guys think about a Dragon Ball discussion, like a weekly or bi-weekly Dragon Ball thing where we actually not just talk about it, but like bring up theories and like why they're good or bad and show proof.
Yeah.
Why they wouldn't work.
Right.
And I know you're in the chat, so that other person who
you know who
wants
you
to
are.
do this podcast with me.
You know who you are.
I literally love that backing up noise, like if you're actually at like a construction site.
Yeah, I know.
Beep, beep, beep.
There
I know
we
because
go.
I was doing this earlier. After last Saturday, I remember I popped in Shenmue and did this whole forklift thing.
I
was like, this can't be as hard as it seems. Oh no, well.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it is. Get out of the way. Or else
I did quota. I even got all the boxes in there.
Are you gonna? Did you?
So what
you got all the boxes in there? Did you? So did you unleash? Yeah, I was about to say, did you unleash Boxman after getting all the boxes in?
Maybe Shenmue is the progenitor of Boxman.
Yeah.
This whole time.
Yeah.
Shenmue is where I got Boxman.
Get over, yeah. The beginning of TGS lore.
We love our lore.
TGF, I meant, sorry.
Yeah, it's like TGS. Tokyo Game Show lore, that's all.
I was about to say, who are we, the game station?
TGF lore, sorry.
The now defunct game station.
Oh, man.
Now
we
just
have
Polaris.
TGS lore, and it has to do with another Kyle and getting drunk.
No, it's real Kyle.
That's the one we refer to as Bad Kyle.
Yeah. It'd be funny if he jumped in the stream like, well, I don't take it back. I don't, like, you know what you did.
Yep.
Know what you did. Don't lie to us, son.
I was kind of worried if they were going to stack or not, because you have all of them kind of at an angle.
Yeah.
Well, good thing they stacked.
I know, right?
So, since you're doing that...
It's about lunchtime.
Not really much you can do. You can walk around, but basically events will happen. Just make sure you're free by 2, so you don't get, a late penalty. As long as you're outside when it's 2. And not indoors. Because if you're indoors, you can actually miss the 2 o'clock going back to work thing, and they'll get at you for it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, don't do this to me.
Just like real
Oh,
life.
we got Mad Angels? Yes, we do. So it looks like I'm gonna be doing some fighting here.
Yep.
Got Bad Angels.
I made sure to remember the stab armor technique, getting that back.
Oh, you want a Chen's man? I don't want a Chen.
Who's this twit? No, you're not.
Just shows how much of a punk he is. Gets swept out by one freaking kick.
Hell of a gang you got here.
I know.
What a mighty gang the Mad Angels were that everybody was afraid of, that got taken down by one schoolboy and one transfer, or one Chinese transfer student.
I know, right?
Just two guys. Mostly the schoolboy doing the work.
Got him.
Yeah, that guy with the blue pants. Yeah, sometimes he's kind of a pain, but yeah, you get him. You got him.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
Oh,
Nice one.
ah, nice. I liked how you took. He was already dead. Then you did bam. It made him flip. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That was.
Why are the Mad Angels picking on you?
But I don't know him. Master Chin and the Mad Angels.
So, Master Chin and the Mad Angels. So, I guess I have to go make a meeting with Master Chin now.
I don't know.
Well,
Hisaka-san.
Excuse me.
oh, so you still don't even know who the Mad Angels are, Hisaka?
Yeah, she's like,
Even
Matt?
though she was right in front of the freaking
right. She was
fight.
right there.
Hi, Goro.
Yeah, you talk to him. He just pretends he's dumb. What he is, but
Well, he pretends he's even stupider.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I already talked to him about that. About the
He's just
Mad
like-
Angels.
He's just like, uh-huh. And I'm like, all right.
My awesome pompadour.
Well, the Sadhu. Josuke Higashikata. That's they say in English, Higashikata.
Really?
They say in the dub, Higashikata. I'm like, I think it's
Higashi?
Higashikata, I believe, not Higashikata, but you know, whatever. They're trying.
Yeah, they are.
Let's kill the hoe. Oh well, never mind.
Yeah, you almost pull the capo, Jared. Come on.
Sure, careful, number 3. Don't say anything raunchy on the stream now.
Hey, number 1, don't blur it out.
Rio dials a sex hotline.
There you go. See, forget it. It's a good thing we're not affiliates.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, that'd been better if we were.
Yeah. Mind you, then we could do private streams for our subscribers.
Yeah.
Become
Yeah.
cam whores.
Will you?
Suzuki.
For obvious reasons, Metal.
Yeah.
I must consult Master Chin.
They don't know, but we know what you did.
Well, did you meet him?
What you did to poor Terry over here.
I don't think you have to talk to Chen, cause I never. But you know.
Well, I was just curious.
No, yeah.
Well,
Gui Zhang's gonna be there, like.
yeah, he's probably not going to give me that much to do, anyways.
Unless you have another scroll for him to translate, because there's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
If you have the other one, he'll translate that one.
Yeah, I looked up and saw that there were a couple of other techniques that I can learn at the harbor after I get done with work.
Okay.
And one of them is a Chinese man.
Warehouse number 8. I have an appointment with Master Chin. What's your name?
You mean the hobo?
Yeah, I think so. The one who teaches you a new move.
Yeah, he teaches you 2. The shadow step and the
Yeah.
cross evade or something like that. Cross explosion. I forget what it's called, but still. There's a scroll you pick up in this game that Gui Zhang says he translates it, but he can't. Like, you don't know what the heck the move is,
Uh-huh.
and it's like, oh, maybe you'll learn in part 2. You don't learn it in part 2 either.
So, hopefully you learn it in part 3.
Damn it, Suzuki!
Yeah, because the scroll is for one of the Chinese masters that you meet. And
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping
Okay.
that Iwao must have learned, his father must have learned from, but father never told him he even went to China before.
Yeah.
Apparently his father went all over China, but nobody told Ryo that for some reason.
By the way, I know you know Kyle, but just for refreshing, you have like an hour left, so you have to go back.
Oh yeah, it's good looking out. Cause yeah, you don't want to.
It said the screen 1:18 p.m. That's why I just wanted to go.
Yeah, I was just now. Where do I check back in at to get back to work?
You just, as long as you're outside.
Oh, just as long as I'm outside. Okay.
Like outside in the area, basically.
Yeah, and not inside. See, Guizhang isn't even translating anything. Guizhang's like, yeah, he's upstairs. If you see like that, when you see it like that, he's no cutscene. He's upstairs and he's grumpy.
Mm-hmm. What else is new about Guizhang? He's always grumpy.
He's basically the Vegeta to Ryo's Goku.
Yeah.
Or to fit in fighting games because it reminds me of this dynamic too. He's like the Iori to Ryo's Kyo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except Guizhang doesn't want to murder Ryo.
Right.
Oh, hey Tom.
I gotta give him. Oh.
Yeah. I thought I saw him while you were passing by.
Something to ask you. Do you know anything about the Mad Angels? You in trouble with them?
Want some American hot dogs, man?
I have no idea what he's supposed to be, because he's like Jamaican, but then he's like Chinese. What is he?
That is
very good question.
That is a very good question. So, anyways, guys,
he's ambiguously brown.
Excuse me.
Ambiguously brown. That's a new one.
It's pretty dead on, though. Not quite one, not quite the other. What is he?
Now,
It's like with me when people see.
if I go over the quota, will I get paid extra?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Gotta rake in that sweet yen.
Yeah.
Every crate gives you whatever. And
To
if you meet the quota,
like 300.
it raises,
like 300
it
yen a
raises
crate.
it 50 yen more
Mm-hmm.
every time you meet quota.
That's
Which
cool.
means you get to buy those scrolls at the antique store
Yeah.
and learn more better moves.
And not to mention all the gacha you can get.
Boy, howdy, I wish.
Which is the only thing in life that matters is gacha.
My crippling gacha addiction. Playing Langrisser all last. You heard me too. I was just like crazy, and guess what, Kyle?
What?
Pulled the gacha today. Nothing. All those hours playing.
Damn.
Nothing.
Seriously, man?
Yeah.
Nothing.
You heard me. I was playing like crazy, trying to grind, and the gacha reward, nothing.
Jeez.
Absolutely nothing.
Just gave me old fart and chick I already got 1,000,000 times.
That's messed up. Like legit, that's messed up.
Like, yeah.
Was it number 18?
See, he looks, when it's 2, he automatic, and he's outside, yeah, he goes back to work.
Oh, okay.
Back to,
Yep, I'm on crate number 8.
like Jeff, like you, Jeff. I just yawn even though I'm not tired.
Right.
What the heck?
You know, when a dog yawns, that means that they're very, content.
Oh, well, that's cute.
Huh.
Yeah, they're very calm, and they're very collective, and they're very accepting to you if you approach them.
That means he's a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
The bestest of boys.
Good boy.
Come on, get in.
Jeff, I'm gonna type you on Skype something because I noticed something about the Twitch stream.
Really?
Yeah. And
Because I have it in theater mode and I'm keeping an eye on the
yeah.
chat, you know what I mean?
This is what I noticed.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Oh. Let me see.
Is that my response?
Yes. Yes, I did. I'm gonna type in the Twitch chat. It's gonna be an in joke.
I never get. Gosh.
It's in the Twitch chat, but people aren't gonna get it, which is good.
Hey, it's better not to know what it's about.
I saw what you typed. I saw what you typed. I still don't blame you, dude.
$7.50. Or
I get the joke.
Yes.
what day is it?
Thursday the 20th.
Good.
See, right now you have what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 right now.
Yeah, I'm on my 10th one at this time.
So you made the quota. That means he's gonna give you the raise, and then next time, and the next day, you get even more money per crate.
Woohoo! But for the next one of the warehouses I have to go to is a lot farther away from where I'm at, so they lower the quota to 8, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry, I'm sending you something privately for now.
Okay.
Look at it when you have a chance to do.
Okay.
Get out of my way.
Doing a good job, Kyle.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Nice forklift in there.
Well,
So Metal, you haven't bought this game yet,
No, I haven't.
or rather, it's not on sale. I don't know. No, it is on sale.
Like,
know-
no, it still is, but it didn't go any.
Lower.
When I picked up Samurai Showdown, I wasn't. That one thing on the back of my head did not hit me to pick up Judgment instead.
Oh, that's right.
Right, it came out, which I heard is really good, and some people like me that are also Yakuza and Shenmue fans. You like both.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some people saying that they played Judgment and it just made them more antsy to play Shenmue 3.
Nice. That's good.
Yes, very good. That is good.
Well, you know what? I know we've talked about this before, but I'm getting sick. Look, the game's still coming out for PC, right? Shenmue 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Why can't they just bite the bullet and just get it off of BGS?
Yeah.
Like, are you really gonna wait a whole year just so it's available on Steam? That makes no sense to me.
I just rather pick it up on PS4 instead.
Exactly. Like, at least you have an option somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But for me, like, yeah, granted it's on EGS, I'll at least bite the bullet and buy it there because I want to play it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, more Mad Angel thugs.
Yep.
Dang, again?
Yeah, they come at you when you're loading.
Yep, you paid your insurance.
The Japanese version's hilarious because
really?
because they're speaking Japanglish.
Oh,
And it's because they're foreigners, so they're speaking Japanese what they know and putting English. So he's like, "Chop back on there, Buster."
No, I know, but that's what I was saying. Oh God, because I have to see.
Yeah, I've been playing it on the PS4 version in Japanese because I never did before.
That sounds amazing.
And I'm just laughing at the foreigners because I never knew that they went that far. That in Shenmue they actually got
Oh, I'm sure
they
I'll
actually
regret
got
it.
Americans to do the voice acting for the foreign people.
Yeah.
So they speak Japanglish. Tom, all those Mad Angels. The only one they make a big deal out of. I never knew why they made a big deal out of Mark speaking fluent Japanese. Now I do. Now I know why. He's the only one who speaks good Japanese and not Japanglish.
Oh.
Don't go cuckoo bananas. It's virtual fighting.
Yeah, it's literally virtual.
Let's go
Dude, this is
beyond cuckoo bananas.
This is VF, not Street Fighter. Focus, Kyle.
Got it.
Well, he got it anyway. So see.
I know, but I was following up with the joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he somehow got it, even with going cuckoo bananas.
Well,
Shenmue 2 was even more. Yeah.
that they weren't that much of a problem than those two that I fought from earlier who were messing with Mark.
Oh, by the way, Connor, are you still having an issue with input still or no?
No, I don't think I'm having input issues this time around, so I think I'm good.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you did the QTE before.
That's why I was basically asking.
And before doing that QTE, I made sure to actually practice at the arcade with Excite QTE too.
QTE, yeah.
Good.
Yes. And I made it over the high score.
Oh, bam! Oh, you went all the way up to expert.
Yes.
Good. What's funny is it's like I usually do good, but I was playing Yakuza, and I wasn't getting the Yakuza QTE that I usually get because they're easier.
Mm-hmm.
They're easier than Shenmue, and yet I was failing those all of a sudden.
Well, that's the thing. Like where Shenmue was like just experimental, Yakuza, granted, those the spiritual successor was more for.
Is that out the line?
Sorry.
That crate he left looked like it was outside the line.
It did. But wasn't Yakuza always more for like casual audiences more?
No, it's just.
No, I have to ask.
It's more for modern audience, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In the sense of casual. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not as hard, but boy, Yakuza still got a lot of. Like, especially if you play it on the harder difficulties, of course. But even on normal, it's kind of there was times I kept almost dying. I'm like,
yeah, hey Kyle, put that down. It is.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna put that down and get the one next to it and straighten it back out.
Yeah, like I said, you get paid as long as they're in the lines.
Yeah.
Got color in the
Like
lines.
it doesn't matter if they're crooked, but like he even says, gotta place these in the line. See?
As long as they're in the lines, that's the only thing that matters, right, Jared?
Yeah.
Did I get it?
It doesn't matter if they're crooked or not.
Damn it. I don't think I got it in. Yep. There we go. That looks a lot better.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, here we go.
There we go. Yep.
Exciting forklift action.
Forklift action!
Absolutely thrilling.
Or as I say, the hypest forklift on Twitch.
Yes.
Forklift action. You'll only find it here on Twitch. Through Shenmue.
I'm so happy that Shenmue 3 is a thing.
Boy, telling me.
If Shenmue 4 can't happen, I swear I hope Sega backs it this time.
Come on, get through there.
Because I get where Corlick is coming from, but at the same time, it's just like, people will wait how long for Shenmue 3? Almost 20 years, right? Like, do you guys really think that the fan base is going to wait another 20 for 4?
I don't think they're gonna want to wait for quite a long time for a fourth game to get made. It's
Right.
either continue doing it or just continue making more games or just let it die in obscurity.
Which is a shame because
Mm-hmm.
you like.
I remember somebody was saying like, "Well, he's the author." It's like, yeah, I understand that part. He's the creator, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, like, you may not be able to make the game, and like the story deserves to be told, I think.
And also, like, if Shenmue 3 isn't gonna do well, then 4 is done because Yu's not a spring chicken, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
What, in his 70s?
Yeah.
60s, 70s.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
that's
he better get on with making more of his finishing up his magnum opus, or else it's never gonna get done.
Yeah.
I don't know who would be a worthy successor to take up his position to continue where they left off.
I would have said this. I would have said the creator of Yakuza, but after what happened with
Yeah, his protege. That's.
well, I was just saying after what happened with the ending to Yakuza 6, I would still say so, but
Well, that's not a huge. That's not.
No, I know, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like I'm not.
But he's following Suzuki's story, which is why I don't have the. Unless he changes the story, which.
Yeah.
Could definitely happen.
Oh, jeez.
In which case, I'm like, but I want to see Suzuki. I like to think that he'd know that people want to see Suzuki's story.
Oh God, yeah.
if God forbid Suzuki goes before this finishes.
All I can say is all wine before it's done. Whatever the fuck that means, I don't know.
I don't know. Me neither. In vino veritas, or in vino veritas, if you want to speak classic.
Oh man, I almost made it. Oh well, I think I got 16 or 18 crates in.
You got a ton, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
You got stack paper, and then you're getting a raise too.
Mm-hmm.
New Yokosuka Harbor. See what's it saying?
Here's today's pay.
Or is it still loading?
It's still loading.
Oh man, I got like over like I think like 4,500 yen I made today.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the raise he got?
Yeah, it's gonna be up to 350 yen per crate.
That's amazing.
And you keep getting the raise as long as you keep meeting quota.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi Goro. So, Pansy Josuke is what we'll call Goro.
That's what he is.
I like how he's supposed to be a teenager, but his face looks like he's like 30-something.
Right?
I know.
Yeah, clearly that's a teenager. Good job, Sega. You had one job.
You know about them.
The best spot to take a leak.
No, I don't think he's going to get fed to the fishes because he managed to actually pummel quite a bit of Mad Angels during his first day at work. Well,
Yeah. And later on, all of them.
before I have to fight that bald crackhead again as the final boss.
Yeah, later.
Okay, so basically I'm now at that point where I need to ask for more information.
Do you know anything about the Mad Angels? About the Mad Angels? I hear it's a gang of foreigners. Ain't too sure though.
So nothing else new about the Mad Angels except they're foreigners.
You can literally just go home. I think. Or you can learn the move from Chinese guy.
Yeah,
homeless guy.
Yeah, I need to learn that move from him real quick.
So stick around then.
Probably not a bad idea.
Do you mind asking one of the other guards?
Lazy ass.
I'm way too busy, or else my supervisor will start bitching at me.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Now, where exactly is the old homeless man?
He shows up at night.
Oh, he just shows up at any time randomly?
No, in front of the harbor lounge, the tomato.
Oh, the tomato. Okay, so I actually want to go back there.
Yeah.
Okay. Think I should stop by your arcade to play a thing of Hang On real quick before, or should I play a thing of darts instead?
Well, if you want to learn the move, just go to darts.
Okay.
Explosion. Now the cool thing is you're playing on Dreamcast, so when you get the move thing, you'll actually get the hints of the move in the VMU.
Oh, okay. Well, if only I had the right VMU, that has that screen on it, because I just have
Oh, you don't? Shoot.
Yeah, I don't. I do need to get it, though. Okay, I think we're at the cutscene now where I can learn the move.
Some cutscene, though, right?
Yep. There's the
Oh yeah.
There's the old man I saved.
He says, "Oh, show me that famous Hazuki style." How did you know about the Hazuki style? So that old man knows Rio already.
Yeah.
Who Rio is.
What are you doing there? I'll pay you back for helping me teach you something useful.
People hearing that on stream like, what about his back?
Well, it probably hurts, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Which is what I would guess.
Yeah.
Quit your babbling and punch.
You call that a punch? That'll be the famous Hazuki style. How do you know the Hazuki style? If you really want to know, give me your best shot. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Boy, I can't believe I have to redraw. Then.
Why am I missing?
So, he's showing you the move?
Yeah.
This was a real fight. Just crushed your throat. How did you do that? How did you do that? There's more to mastery than offense.
More to mastery than offense.
Vision without getting hit is an art in itself. My sensei.
The shadow step.
The shadow step. The shadow step. Shadow step. So how about it, son?
I'll send you something else, Jeff.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Please teach me. Yes. Please teach me. First off, tell me that there will be
You step forward
Okay, so that's telling you.
Kick him in the nuts.
and pull
He's
your
telling.
arms.
Once you slide up behind, come over the neck.
Ah.
So, because you don't have the VMU, you gotta listen to what he actually says to know which buttons to push.
Mm-hmm.
Move your weight forward, one step only. Something like that.
Okay.
Like that. As you step forward, get ready to dodge and throw.
Okay, dodge and throw.
Now your turn. Now your turn.
Star Child, hello.
Hello there, good sir.
Your step.
Move your weight one step only. So that means what? Just push forward once.
Yep.
And then what else does he say? Get ready to dodge and throw. So, push forward and what is the dodge button and the
Y.
throw button? Y and B.
Yeah, Y and B.
So Y and B at the same time.
Forward Y and B.
Dodge, you gotta throw. Don't go forgetting to step forward.
Yeah, push them at the same time.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Sometimes you're doing it right. Just
Yeah, it's being very picky is what you're trying to
yeah, it is. Cause I remember me too. I know I'm pushing the right button and it's like forward Y and B.
Your movement is not good enough. At the same time you dodge, you gotta throw.
At the same time you dodge, you gotta throw.
Just saying put Y plus B
Want me to explain it again?
at the same time.
Yeah, explain it again.
Yes, please. Pay attention this time.
Forward Y plus B. That's it.
Step forward.
Oh, Star Child said he fell asleep waiting for 4. Lol, some thunder woke him up.
Slide up behind. Gotta blow to the neck, like so. Now, start from your basic stance.
So yeah, forward Y and B.
One step only.
But I gotta push Y and B at the same time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes I do it right and it's still like that was wrong. I'm like, what do you mean? I pushed forward Y and B
So
together.
you tell me he has to forward, Y, and B simultaneously?
Yes.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's picky with me too sometimes. Like I know I'm pushing the right button, so it's like it wasn't right. I'm like, what do you mean?
Thank you very much.
So it's one of those things where you have to do them simultaneously at the same time. Okay, so that's what it had me confused.
I said at the same time.
Well, when I pushed forward, I thought you just said just push Y and B at the same time after I pushed forward, but you have to hit them all at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a fighting game.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's like a fighting game. You gotta do. Yeah. So,
Yeah, don't forget, Kyle. It has to be exactly like, you know.
it's like Virtua Fighter.
Legit, yeah.
It literally is Virtua Fighters. Yeah.
I mean, legit. It is made by the creator of Virtua Fighter, so yeah.
Well, as you would have guessed, I'm pretty green when it comes to Virtua Fighter. I only played like Virtua Fighter 4 and 5, but I haven't really, devoted myself heavily to those fighting games.
Saw what I sent you, Jeff?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
See, he knows his real dad for some reason.
Former student, I'm assuming?
No, he says that, oh, your dad was a legend among around here. Like, really? Then again, that's how it was when I went to Connecticut.
Yeah.
I was like, then all of a sudden I'm being told, like, your dad ran this town. I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah. Only being from Chi-Town, I believe it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're from Chicago or New York, going to that little town in New Britain is like, I mean,
Anything's possible, yeah.
Throw
It's
move
like-
Shadow Step has been mastered.
I mean, that town is so small. I mean, like, I walked about the whole... Remember I told you we drove the whole town in 15 minutes? I walked the whole town in like an hour.
Wow.
It's not a big place.
Was there another move that I can learn at the harbor at this time?
He teaches you another one, but not now. It's just, yeah.
Oh, later in the game.
Next
But
day.
later, okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna head back to the Hazuki residence.
Residence?
Residence. Sure, we'll call it that.
Don't get a check on the cat.
Oh, he says I gotta check around a bit more.
Do you know anything about the Mad Angels? The Mad Angels. Never heard of them. I see.
Oh, now you say you don't even know who they are? When I just talked to you the day before and you said don't get yourself involved with those crazies?
Yeah.
Some help you are, dude.
Can I help you? I'm just... There's been some thugs hanging out around.
Fighter USA is great, dude.
Our response, sure.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I know.
Okay, I am back. I had to step away for a moment.
Ah, funny.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's cool, at least we know.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had to deal with something here, but... So, let me guess. No real progress.
No, he learned the shadow step.
Ah. Oh, so now we're gonna go all bleach on these guys?
And now it's saying, oh, I gotta learn more stuff before I can go home. I don't know what. Like, dude, you have a curfew still, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just...
Yeah, man, you gotta hit the sack. Get those Z's in.
Hey, world's strongest man, Brian Shaw, even says, sleep is the most important part of his workout. Or recovery.
I wasn't trying to get anything mixed up with you. I wasn't trying to get you mixed up in anything. I just wanted some information. Gosh.
That's people, man, yeah.
Obviously. Nope, another cutscene.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
I was wondering why he wouldn't go home. Or is it the nighttime thing?
Well, I already passed the nighttime cutscene, so it's something else.
I wonder if it's Gui Zhang.
It could be. I think it was. I did see a glimpse of Gui Zhang before the cutscene went to its correct starting point. Oh, it is him trying to fight me.
Well, guess what? You're gonna learn another move.
Yes! I knew there was a second move I could learn during this day.
Yeah, the crane kick.
Swallow dive, I believe it's called. So you're not wrong. You're not far. It was
Well,
a
no,
bird.
I guess not.
A bird-based move.
Yes.
Look, I don't need your help.
Oh god, you ever have lower back pain that shoots to your leg? Because that's what's going on right
Yeah.
now.
Actually, yeah, I've been there.
What? I'm just wondering what the heck caused it.
You are mine or not?
Stretched
Sleeping
a
wrong?
little too much. Yeah, probably. Sleeping wrong, yeah.
Well, if you're so eager to teach me, okay. You could be more appreciative.
That's just Hazuki for you.
So yeah, except to learn the move.
Watch.
I like how Ryo's next to everybody but Gui Zhang.
Back it up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like Gui Zhang is kind of like.
Okay, back up and then adjust your weight and then hit the kick button.
So, again, back and A.
Back in A.
And like, and when I mean and, I mean together.
Yeah, simultaneously.
Got it.
Oh,
Good.
seems like a good move.
Pretty good.
One can use.
Starchild, he said Gui Zhang tried to do a cheap attack on you, lol. Yep, he did. He tried to sneak attack him.
Yeah.
I got a sneak attack back, right in the dick.
The moment you draw back, you invite your enemy in.
If all else fails, go for the twig and berries.
There, see, you got it.
Yeah.
Thoroughly.
That move will help you in the final battle, the semi-final battle, where you're fighting a whole bunch of dudes, because that move will clear out, like, it'll kick like a couple dudes at the same time.
Yep.
Pop, 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 like Three Stooges. Stop, stop. I like when I can Three Stooges people in video games.
Continue. No, that's enough.
So I just only learned the basic form of the swallow dive kick.
Well, basically what he's saying is, which I didn't understand that when I was little, but if you keep practicing, it will evolve into its true form. Like, if you keep practicing, you notice his moves get faster, or it'll have an extra part to it or something.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah, that's what he means.
I see.
Like, if you keep practicing the pit blow will evolve to have a third hit. Stuff like that. Some of the moves, they become like he punches or kicks so fast he's just a blur.
Well, bam.
Starshot, so it's like a Chuck Norris kick. That swallow dive.
Yeah.
So I thought.
Well, if I were you, I'd do the same. Oh, well, thanks, Vegeta.
That's why.
Vegeta.
Get out of my sight.
Vegeta.
Planet
Cutie
Vegeta.
human.
Are you a legendary warrior of space?
Space.
It's a space warrior.
Space
Spice.
warrior. Spice!
No.
Only place
I'm
where
a space
capitalism
warrior
can't
of the
find
Super
it.
Saiyan people.
There you go. Mixing
Oh,
the dubs.
shitty foreign dubs. Gotta love it.
Goku. Yes, my lord. A troublesome thing have happened. What? Troublesome? A troublesome tree called the Shenmue tree has been cut on the earth.
Who is?
That devil never die.
Who the hell's Kakarot? His name's Goku. I don't know any Kakarot.
Clearin is also dead.
Clear?
I know that-
Clearing?
I I don't know this Kakarot. I only know this guy called Zero, and I hear he's a hero.
Oh God, Zero. And oh man, Harmony Gold.
Yep.
Yeah, the very first attempt to bring Dragon Ball over,
Army Gold.
where they pretty much changed just about everything.
You
and
mean
it
like what they
died
did?
quickly?
You mean like what they did with Robotech?
Yeah, well, at
Robotech
least
didn't die.
Robotech's case, it was somewhat ambitious, and it did technically, because they did stitch 3 unrelated, mecha shows together.
Oh yeah.
Whereas in this case, they just tried to bring Dragon Ball over, but sanitize any and all of the Japanese cultural shit from it,
Like
including like westernizing all the names. And yeah, it died a quick death.
Yeah.
Hey, is
I think
Harmony
what is
Gold finally dying, or I forget what's happening with their rights? They're finally expiring.
Yeah, they finally lose the Macross rights in 2021.
About time, man.
So
And there's no way they can hang on to them.
I gotta live. I gotta live.
Ditto.
Okay. No sewer sliding. So I see this.
Yeah, hopefully some competent company picks it up and starts cranking out some DVD sets.
Oh, let's be blunt.
For like Southern Cross and Mosfida, as well as SDF Macross.
And
it's gonna be Funimation, isn't it?
Or Viz, or
I want the original Macross on Blu-ray.
Discotheque, or God only knows.
One thing I never really did figure out is why some animes, even though they had a dub, say some animes they had a dub in the past, while they have an updated one for for these current times. Why haven't they done something like that where they just offer the previous dub along with the current dub?
Oh,
Good question. I don't know.
good question though. Yeah.
It is.
I
mean, say for instance, with the the first 3 Dragon Ball Z films, why did they not? Even though they're Funimation now, they're using the Funimation dubs. Why don't they just add in the whole Ocean dub group? But then again, I guess it's a licensing issue. But
it is.
I don't know
That's the most I assume. Yeah, I mean,
because it was Ocean Group, but it was still Funimation owned back then. Even.
Mm-hmm.
It was just now it's in-house Funimation.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. It could be a license. I don't know.
Because I still think it would be nice to at least.
I would like to hear Peter Kalam.
Yeah, exactly. The best Goku, the best English voice of Goku.
I say Kaioken correctly.
Yeah.
Starchild says.
Take note, Shilmel.
Starchild says he doesn't like Robotech. He likes Macross though.
Agreed.
Which
fair enough.
Like Robotech got me to Macross,
I liked
but
it
I
at
agree.
first. Yeah, me too. Hey, same here. Yeah, exactly. Robotech got me to look, and now I prefer. Yeah, but
I'm like you. I like Macross for Robotech, but I will never trash Robotech. If it wasn't for Robotech, I wouldn't have gone to the franchise to begin with. You know what I mean?
LPX said, "Good thing I dodged a bullet for not watching that version of Dragon Ball. Harmony Gold, he means."
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Dragon Ball again, since there's more people here, let me know what you think of what to do for a Dragon Ball podcast. Me and someone else, a certain someone, are planning to do something about Dragon Ball discussions. Whether you want it to be streamed or a podcast, direct download on Spotify and all that.
Yeah.
Let me know on Twitter or even here, preferably on Twitter or something, so that way the chat doesn't get cluttered. So I'll put my Twitter in here. Because there's people, just because you see only a couple active chatters, that doesn't mean they're the only people in the chat.
Oh, Ine-san got worried about me. She thought I was gonna miss curfew.
Yeah. That's Ryo's fault for not wanting to leave.
Because if you miss curfew, we all know you'll get shot.
Yeah.
So go to my Twitter and let me know any suggestions you want for Dragon Ball, because we're planning to not just discuss what happened in this episode, but we actually have we want to do the theory side, and to formulate our own theories and to bring up or put down good and bad theories, and show our research for it. So, let us know how you want us to do that.
So basically, the approach you're taking is kind of like Kanzenshu's approach, right?
Well, Kanzenshu does a little bit of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so does Geek. But we want to make it our focus.
But make it a more of a central focus for the type of podcast you're doing.
What's Metal saying?
No, the idea of like a Dragon Ball, little podcast, talk show, whatever you wanna call it. I think it'd be a good idea, like an interesting idea.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Jerry, since you're talking about Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
I'm sending this to you privately because I would love to hear your reaction to this once we're done streaming.
Just like how Wheel sent me that Gundam intro, and I was like, "What's so special about the TV intro for?" Oh!
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Here's the thing. The sad thing is, I don't think you'll be happy with the reaction. It'll be the opposite.
Oh, you're sending me something for me to get mad about?
Possibly, I don't know.
Possibly.
I really don't know, man.
Possibly.
Yes, see, possibly. Thank you. Because possibly there'll be some points you would agree with. You know what I mean?
Well, that's about the fairest assessment you can make, right? You may have, I don't know.
Because people tend to get you're a fan, not a fanboy. There's a huge difference.
Well,
exactly. Yep.
It's race time again.
To whatever it is. Well, either when the stream ends or when I'm done with the webcomic.
Morning, Mark.
So yeah, now you know about the term.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Star Child says he has the Pioneer DVDs. Yes, I have the Tree of Light one.
Wow, yeah, now that's
with the Ocean Dub, uh-huh.
That is a dub company I haven't heard in years. Pioneer.
Pioneer did Tenchi. That's how I know them.
Tenchi, they did Sailor Moon back in the day. I think they even did. I think they even did Star Ocean EX.
Now, was that before or after Geek?
After.
Yeah, after Geek.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Pioneer. So yeah, Tenchi, and then when I saw that Pioneer intro, which then became Genion, I was like, "Yo, Tenchi!" But then I saw the Dragon Ball Z movie Tree of Might thing. I'm like, "What DVD did you put in? How did I get the Tenchi intro?" Then Dragon Ball starts playing because I didn't know they released the first 3 movies.
Why did Pioneer ever get out of the dub game?
They became Genion, then got bought out by Funimation.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's why Funimation has Tenchi.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't Pioneer. It was Genion who.
Well, no, they became Genion.
Yeah, they became Genion, of course.
And then Funimation bought them, and that's why Funimation has Tenchi.
Mm-hmm. So that's why they have Samurai Champloo now, and whatever Genion put out beforehand.
Yep.
So you're saying with what happened with Manga Entertainment that now technically own the rights to the Street Fighter movies?
Do they?
Because you remember Alpha and Generations?
Yeah, it was manga back. Yeah, because I still have.
And
those
even the
DVDs.
Street Fighter 2 animated movie.
Oh yeah.
I still have those DVDs, Alpha and Generations.
Nice.
I like Generations. Oh man, if you didn't get stuck there, you would have been.
I got stuck either way.
Because you're overdoing the turns.
Yeah.
I know.
Which
Now with the turns, how should he turn? Like right before he makes the turn, or
before? Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying he should try to.
He's got.
If able to.
Kinda. Yeah. It's kind. The thing is you gotta know how wide the forklift turns.
Yeah. That's all I'm asking. Yeah.
Which took me a while because I always lost these races until I figured out how the forklift turned.
Just like Hang On, you just gotta, keep practicing and learning all the little quirks.
I almost beat Hang On, man. Shoot.
Like literally, it's like.
Oh,
that
Hang On's a different beast
when.
when compared to this beast.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know.
But he means. But Metal was saying how you have to.
The rules are still
anticipate
applicable.
the turns.
Yep.
And,
Try.
Same rules still apply, is what I agree.
Just the only difference is that this race is a lot more sensitive with the turning. I mean, not sensitive, but more stiff with the turning.
Well, of course,
because it's a forklift. I don't know why Yu Suzuki thought forklifts should race. They're not meant to race. I'll make them race.
Oh.
He's
so
like,
is that the reason why
you just turned into Vince McMahon.
Just make them race.
Well, at least they're not floor polishing machines, or you'd be going all of like 2 miles an hour.
Oh my god! Now just imagine Yu Suzuki as Vince McMahon going, and then the next game we're gonna have ducks racing. It'll be great.
And we're gonna call it the Duck Game before Duck Game, the indie game.
I mean, he's not wrong.
And I'm gonna make Ryo say goodbye to everyone, like he's going to a different town. But it turns out the second half of the game is just 10 minutes up the road.
Oh man, you were so close to making third place, Kyle.
I know.
Yeah.
I was in fourth place again.
By the way, it's you guys don't get it because you didn't play Shenmue 2, but that's true. Ryo at one point in part 2 says goodbye to everybody. Like if he's going across the country, right?
Yeah.
And the game makes it seem like that. He's only going 10 minutes up the road. They all can visit him, and he's not far from them at all.
Okay. Star Child said in the chat, as for the original Robotech stuff, I liked it when I first watched it, but when I found out it was created from 3 separate animes, I felt kind of like I was tricked because those 3 separate were pretty good on their own and kind of dead.
They were.
Didn't deserve.
I get where he's coming from.
Completely. I'm the same way too, dude. Like,
that's how I am. Yeah, I liked it at first, but then exactly. Then you found out, you're like, well, shoot.
But here's the thing: I'm not going to hate on it because if it wasn't for Robotech, I wouldn't have gotten to Macross to begin with.
It's funny. My dad was a Macross fan before. Back in the 80s and 90s. Mm-hmm. And you're like, how? He was in America. But he lived in Chicago, where we have a lot of Japanese.
People tend to forget there was a black market for anime back in the day too.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, but also because there was a lot of Japanese importing going on because Chicago actually has a big Japanese population because of World War II internment camps. But
yes. I heard what you said, Jerry.
Yeah. So that's why there's a lot of Japanese, and some of them still have family back in Japan that sent them stuff, and they'd open stores. Mm-hmm. Like one such store I remember going to, little kid, and I bought a Yu Yu Hakusho toy before even knowing what the heck Yu Yu Hakusho was for at least 98, 99, 5 years.
Get out of the way, people! Get out of the way.
5 years before knowing what Yu Yu Hakusho even was.
Oh god, what? Oh, that reminds me. Oh god, that reminds me of like buying some like little. I guess they'd ultimately be like Gashapon stuff.
Yeah.
From this one like hobby store I used to go to that they'd sometimes get in some of the little like Pokemon things because Pokemon was kind of the big thing at the time. And I randomly bought this like little, Gashapon figure or whatever of some like ugly bug dude that I thought looked cool, and for years I didn't know what it was until I learned many years later that it was actually Hildegard from the
from movie
DBZ.
13.
Yeah, from
Wrath of the Dragon.
From Wrath of the Dragon.
I
was like, oh,
shut up,
that's
B.
Who this guy is.
Jack, for real, because when I saw Yu Yu Hakusho and we got to Yukina, I was like, then I looked at my toy, I was like, wait a minute, I think I brought my toy, like, that's Yukina!
Like, oh shit!
Because when I was little, I only watched Tenchi, and I thought it was like an alternate version of Ryoko, like a smaller Ryoko.
Right.
Baby Ryoko or something like that. Turned out to be Yukina.
Huh. You said you still have the figure to this day, right?
That toy, yeah. It doesn't play anymore because it doesn't know. But it still has to. It's still intact. Just because the water that was inside it dried up or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it was a water game where you basically played like Horseshoe, but by pushing the buttons to make the water streams shoot the rings around.
Right.
Man,
so the rings are still there, but the water ain't.
This whole thing with taking these crates is definitely reminding me of the place I work for. I used to work in the grocery department when I first started, and I always had to use a power jack to get pallets off of each other. So it's exactly like it, but except for like the whole writing part.
Yeah, applying real world skills to the video game world.
Yep.
The opposite of what it is most of the time.
Yu Suzuki was like, I want to make a game where I teach people the value of work.
Yeah. He wants you to work, damn it.
No, Jerry. Should he double stack here too, or no?
No, keep making a row, then double stack.
That's all I was asking. Okay.
Well, the back row, when he makes the furthest back rows, and then double stack on top of those back rows first, and then make the next row. Or else you're not going to be able to reach. You're going to block yourself off.
People, get out of my way. I got work to do.
Like, why do people walk like normal civilians walking around and working?
Right? Especially one with heavy machinery like that.
Like that's not realism, dude. Come on. And I mean, before it says that's staff, that's not staff. Those are normal civilians.
Yeah, not all of them are staff. Exactly. Some of them are normal people. Yeah, just walking around fishing, or that girl who sketches stuff.
Yeah.
Or Tom dancing, or Goro goofing off.
Which, by the way, Goro, I know you're a delinquent, but shouldn't you be at school?
Yeah.
Right?
You think he would be, but no.
Well, he's 30 years old. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, but Jerry, remember, he's supposed to be a teen.
So basically, Goro is Luke Perry.
Yeah. Only Luke Perry was better looking and got away with it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. He was handsome.
That's the crazy thing. He got away with that for years, dude.
But it's Luke Perry casting, though. So yeah, you know which warehouse you gotta go to, right?
Yep, warehouse number 3.
Yeah, this
that's the one where I need to put in 8 crates to meet the quota.
Thought so.
So it's almost noon, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try to get one more crate in before noon hits. Wish me luck.
You should. Good luck.
Yeah,
so yeah, Star Child. Yeah, Dragon Ball discussion about theories. One such theory I forgot about already, but Alex brought up a good point about debunking it, which was great. And,
well, the next time we talk to Alex,
I'll just ask him which theory was that you debunked and showed proof of.
Because I forgot, but I remember seeing.
I know, but he actually did a real good job, which is why I'm feeling bad that I remember.
See, that's what's called actual research in the fan community.
Yeah, he actually showed proof and everything. I was like, also, why the mortal level is low? Supreme Kai is retarded. he kept being shocked at how strong the mortals were. I'm like, well, that's kind of your fault for not actually paying attention.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you're in a moral being. You should know.
Especially since, I know who Frieza is, and I could have took him out any time. Then why didn't you? Frieza was terrorizing the universe. You're supposed to have balance. He was putting balance too much on evil. He was distorting the balance of the universe, and you just let him go away with it.
But legit, that's his job.
And also, if you knew who Frieza was and all that, you definitely should have learned that Goku defeated him. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I got 5 crates in the warehouse.
Good. What the?
Yep. Lunchtime.
Speaking of which,
so yeah, this episode is pretty much just working.
The working man, yeah.
Yep.
But you know what? For the next episode, we should the tagline should be Geekfire's Live Shenmue, hypest forklift on Twitch.
And then watch, there's somebody who's driving an actual forklift like on Twitch, and it gets like way more views than us.
Let's do it and see if that happens. And now I want to see that happen. Now I'm just want to
Same here. That would be very interesting.
Just like I want to see Patrick Stewart pick apples.
Takeuchi-san. You in already? Yeah. The trading's free lifestyle is a pretty good idea.
Apple picking good time.
Yeah. Hey, Takeuchi-san, why do you work at that? Well, you see,
it's a baseball. Wait, what's going on now, Double R?
I'm just talking to my colleagues during lunch break.
Yeah, you can talk to them and they'll be like, "Hey, Rio, I heard you did this, huh? Yeah, You don't gotta hide nothing from me, man. I'm like, I don't. You're just a coworker. I just learned who you were 2 days ago.
That guys.
Some of them act like they've known him for years, and it's like,
I know.
the only one that should know Ryo is the guy with the green sweater, the green turtleneck, the one on the far end.
Ow.
Him.
There we go.
Yeah.
He should know Ryo already because he's seen Ryo, because he works at the Tomato Mart on Dobuita too.
You're talking about Mark, right?
No,
Oh.
the guy with the green sweater.
Him. Okay.
On the far end, they're all sitting together. The guy on the other far end, opposite of Mark, he works at Dobuita, so he knows Ryo. Ryo knows him.
Kondo-san.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Kondo-san?
Yeah. Now talk to the one with the blue sweater, Tsuyoshi.
See, the one he said, yeah, the one. When did you start this job? See, Ryo's asking him because frickin' Ryo knew him forever. He's like, wait a minute, he used to work. You saw that, Ryo?
Yeah.
Ryo knows. That's the only guy Ryo has a previous relationship with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Trust says, I thought I'd seen him before. Yup, he works in Dobuita too. When the girl isn't there, especially since he bought merchandise, he's there.
Yeah. In fact, when you were playing Shenmue at my house 2 weeks ago, that happened, right?
Oh god, I just saw what you sent me and I wasn't even trying to. I don't fully agree with that.
See, so you understand why I said...
Yeah, he said possibly, yeah. I think there's a lot wrong. We'll get to it.
Yes, of course, after.
But, yeah. I think there's some validity to that, but I don't fully agree.
Because I would really like to hear your opinion since you're,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. We were talking about Dragon Ball.
Oh, definitely. And again, go to my Twitter, twitter.com/fightercows. I'll plug it at the end.
Isaka, why won't you say anything else about your sister, eh? Even though I did miss out on that side quest.
You missed that quest to straighten her out. Because when she helped you with Goro, it seemed out of left field because you didn't do that quest. But that's because there's a weird timing to it.
Yeah, that is weird.
Like you can miss it, like I missed it the first time.
You know, it'd be nice. I already know we have 1 and 2, the 1 and 2 remasters.
Yeah.
But I would love to see a Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2 remake.
I said that in the chat, in the Twitch chat. I said let RGG make it. The Yakuza people.
Yeah, let them.
Let them remake it. Let them remake it.
Because I think the reason why that original remake that the team that did the remasters didn't happen, was because they weren't an in-source company at Sega. They were outsourced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Party. And B, they were an indie company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not bashing them. They did the best of their intents. I mean, they did a good job, but before then, I never heard of 3TD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me neither. If you let Ryuga Gotoku, who A, work at Sega, but also B, the creator of that, worked on Shenmue,
Man.
and was considered Yu Suzuki's protege. Yeah.
And also, if whether Shenmue 3 does good or not, dude, if you don't want another reaction like what is sadly happening with the whole Epic controversy, Sega, do your part. Publish Shenmue 4.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, the reason why the first 2 games were over budget because when we're talking about the budgets of back then 20 years ago.
Yeah, 70 million at the time.
Yeah.
The budget for games being made now, that's normal.
Yeah. That's about the normal. Yep. It's not even the GTA who surpassed that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a good feeling that Sega Next Gen is going to announce Shenmue 4 for next gen consoles and PC. To be honest,
I hope
Damn well better.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I feel like they're kicking themselves, especially with this new guy, knowing that how big Shenmue 3 really was to the community. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because honestly, I really don't blame them because they always thought it was a niche franchise, and it is. Shenmue is a niche franchise.
Yeah.
I guess so.
But after they saw the reaction, you cannot tell me that the former CEO was kicking himself.
Yeah. It's niche, but it's not
that niche.
Yeah, it's the people who love it, like me. Favorite
Like
are very loyal and would
Like best example, like a lot of people would say that Japan animation, the Japanese animation, anime is still niche, but not something like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, everyone knows.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody knows what it is. Yep.
Everybody knows the Dragon Balls.
Everybody rocks the dragon.
Dragon Ball Z.
Remember the people who thought Linkin Park sung that for some reason?
Well, you couldn't blame them, right?
Even though it was
I
Ron
could
Wasserman.
because it was way back then. Linkin Park wasn't known then.
Yeah.
That's true.
Plus it was Ron Wasserman, the guy who did the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme.
Which is nuts that there's a connection between Dragon Ball Z and freaking MMP.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Backed by Chinese cartel.
And the sad thing is, like, that was the only good thing from that dub, right, guys?
What,
Like,
the Rock the Dragon theme song?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the Ocean Goku actually wasn't bad either.
Like I said, Peter Calamus I still prefer.
No, I was talking just in music too, because the
Music-wise, yeah.
Oh yeah, but
weirdest-
that's because the rest of the music was from freaking Mega Man.
yeah, no, what was the guy's name that did it when Funimation got the rights?
Oh, Falconer.
Falconer?
Yeah,
Bruce Falconer?
Yeah,
I
he
could never get
composed
into Faulkner's
everything.
background
Dude.
music, in all due respect.
I like some of it, but a lot of it sound like clown music, bro.
It sounds generic, right?
Yeah, like people like I love the Falconer score. Like no,
It just
You're
sounds like
thinking
it
of-
came from a video game instead of just acting like a traditional
Exactly.
anime.
And guess what? He is a video game composer,
Yep.
which is cool, but it wasn't like.
But it just
people
didn't fit for that type of thing Dragon
Right.
Ball
Yeah,
was
it
going
didn't.
for.
The people that love it, usually when they love it, they bring out those few tracks that are just awesome. The thing is that wasn't the whole soundtrack. That was just those few tracks. Like
Sure.
like Vegeta Super Saiyan, Goku Super Saiyan 3, Trunks.
So what you're saying is,
But tell me
it was-
that you rock that Android Circus theme, and I'll show you a liar.
So what you're saying is it was the originator of butt metal.
Some of it.
Warehouse number 3.
Oh, excuse me.
Alright, we're back to work.
Do 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 do. Yeah, that was straight up butt metal.
Yeah.
Back on the
But again,
forklift we go.
Like I said, there's plenty that did cool, but it wasn't. It was like what, 10% of the soundtrack?
Yeah.
That's not enough for me to say the whole thing is better than Kikuchi.
Agreed.
Hi ho, it's on the forklift we go.
I was thinking of the Simpsons version where they're singing about how they're bi.
Ah.
We're bi, we're bi, we're bi, we're bi. That was
We're here. We're glad. Just don't tell mom or dad.
funny how back then I didn't even know that, but yeah, that was Selma.
Yeah.
So that had already hinted that.
Yeah, that she
Later.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah, but you know what sad is, guys? In today's society, that would be considered offensive for some reason.
Some
It's funny.
Yeah.
Don't you mean some raisin?
Well, yeah.
Some raisin.
No raisin, not some raisin.
Yeah.
No raisin.
Well, what were you going to say, Jer?
We're talking about Dragon Ball, right?
Right,
Yep.
the Bruce Falk, the music.
10% of that soundtrack is all that's good. That's not enough to call the whole soundtrack good.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
There's
Sure.
plenty that's good, but not plenty enough. You know what I mean?
Get out of
Oh, I
my
like-
way, jogger.
You liked the Android Circus theme. You like the random music when like Nappa took a pause and it went diddle-dee, diddle-dee-dee-dee. Like what?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because that definitely felt the Android saga, right, guys?
I don't know what's the chat saying?
Nothing I've seen thus far.
No, Star Child actually says something.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, it just popped up my end. Sorry about that. Bruce Falkland music back in the day on DBZ kind of helped sell the show back then. Years later, when I watched it with the original Japanese music, it sounded kind of weird because the Japanese music is a bit more cheerful. It has a different tone when you throw the whole show off if you haven't heard it before. Well,
Yeah.
Not wrong.
he's not wrong.
When you get used to it, though, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's not wrong.
it's like when you listen to the old dub of Sailor Moon with its music. It's like, yeah, that music doesn't really fit well for today's standards.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Simon.
Once you get used to the sub, though, when you go back, you're like, wow, that's not Dragon Ball.
Right, but the sapping is like I would even argue that even back then it felt cliche. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I get back then it's like that's how culture was, but at the same time it's just you know what I mean?
Right.
Like was Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit that popular?
Boy, Lincoln Ball Z and those AMVs.
Because I feel like real talk, I feel like the only good new metal band from that era was Korn, to be honest.
Well, yeah.
I could see.
Oh no, what's the time on? I wasn't a. Oh my God, those indie end videos of Vegeta all the time.
Oh. No, yeah, don't remind me. I remember those. They annoyed me back then, as how they still freaking annoy me now.
Hey.
Yeah.
Remember you had a certain album by a certain Durst?
Don't remind me.
I remember one of his albums. He named it as "quote unquote" poop.
Because he is poop.
Because he is.
Or that's how he gets inspiration, taking poops.
Oh God.
Yep.
I mean, why not?
Oh my God, my back.
Your back still hurt?
Oh yeah. It's like really tight.
Toit.
Like a toiga, no.
Toit like a toitus.
Yeah.
Toit like a toidle. I like toidles.
I know what to do.
What?
Take some medicine. Oh.
I'll be go get drowsy, dude.
Well.
That or stick some small needles into your back.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know all the acupuncture points.
Or just be walking by a random window and have somebody throwing a bunch of skewers out of it.
that happened.
Remember? Oh, that fixed my back.
Yep.
That was one too many.
One too many. Yep.
Yep.
Grandpa.
That's a good one.
I was watching Simpsons commentaries, the DVD commentaries.
Uh-huh.
Those are pretty good.
You said there was one by Conan O'Brien, too.
Yeah, I linked you that one in our Facebook group.
Yeah.
Because that one is actually really funny. The only thing is, like, somebody said bad commentary, and I was like, why? And I was like, oh, well, I guess if you're talking about how they're not actually commentating on the show, I guess, but it's still amazing. It's actually really good insight to like how it was and how Conan was there, and then he left, and how he got the job at NBC.
Yeah.
And yeah. Meow, punt energy. Just gotta keep your cat. Gotta keep your cat on his toes, you know.
The funny thing is, not even downstairs; he's upstairs. And hey, I have my headset on.
That's weird. That's so weird. It's cooler down there. Why does he want to be up there in the heat?
I don't know.
What the heck?
Because he's away from the punting threats, maybe? I don't know.
Because he's usually downstairs when we're upstairs. And then you're downstairs and it's nice and cool. Nice, what? He just wants to avoid you? He'd rather be the sweltering heat?
I guess.
Which is sad to me. Like, what? You're the owner of the cat.
I know.
Like, that's messed up. Like, oh, I'm gonna avoid him. I'd rather be in the heat. Like, what's wrong with you, cat? That ain't right. He feeds you, cat.
You need to stay hydrated, cat.
Yeah, be downstairs. What the heck?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot now.
For now.
We should play Madden and have every play be a punt.
Oh, I guarantee you when football season comes, and since we're still on Dreamcast year of 2019, 20th anniversary, we will be playing NFL Blitz.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
20
Nice.
NFL Blitz 2000 and 2001.
I happen to like those games, so yeah.
Nice.
Just selecting the teams who we play as, that's going to be the tricky bit.
Yeah.
I heard that your weather is okay, Metal.
It's been all right the past couple days. We did get a freak hailstorm a couple mornings ago, but other than that, it's been nice-ish. Bit of rain, bit of sun, and all.
Good.
Further up north of me, though, they've been getting like tornado warnings and such. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, 'cause I hear that like where
Yeah.
you are is okay, but which province is Toronto in again? Ontario.
It's Ontario.
Ontario.
Yeah, I hear Ontario sucks for weather. I mean,
In the summer they can.
because it's like more humid than Alberta, and Alberta.
Well, yeah, because Alberta is a landlocked
And that's where
province at the foot
and
of
that's
the
wh-
Rocky Mountains.
and that's where Proton John's from, is the Alberta, Calgary, Alberta,
Oh,
Canada.
that's right.
Mhm.
Proton.
my
oh,
my hometown.
I'm just thinking of Bret Hart,
Damn straight.
Yep.
my dad's favorite wrestler. Man, I wish you got to meet him before. Oh
Be
well.
right back, guys.
Okay.
Makes me now I made myself sad, reminding myself that was my dad's favorite wrestler.
Aw.
Okay, I think I have enough time to get one more crate, and then I should have like 12 crates inside the warehouse number 3.
I like how this game forces you to waste your time with this. Like,
I guess it's something to pass the time until you make it to like the final, final
he
bit of
gets-
the game.
there's a part he gets fired
Oh, Rio does get fired
after a little bit. Yeah,
for fighting the Mad Angels or whatever.
yeah. They're like, you can't have you're. It's like you do good work, but we're kind of afraid the Mad Angels will come after us too.
Oh, jeez. What a bunch of cowards. Rio's
Yeah.
gonna see about see about y'all cowards.
Y'all cowards don't even fight Mad Angels.
Here I'm trying to defend the peace. But yet you saying that you don't want to get yourself involved in them, well, you're already way too involved with them as you already are. So you're kind of boned either way if you fire Ryo Hazuki.
Shit. Boom.
Tell it.
Jail.
Telling Mabel to
Yeah, don't... I'm gonna tell this to Mabel. He's gonna be really upset with you guys.
then I sense to Mabel.
I mean, everyone always says to Mabel. He says.
Yeah.
Talking baseball.
As long as you don't drink a tonic and get gigantism.
Yep. It's funny, they actually referenced that episode later on with God, which one was it? He's a coach now. Was it Mike Scioscia?
I think so. Yes, actually. Yeah. Mike Scioscia. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Scioscia comes back as a coach this time because in real life, and he's like, "Hey," they're like, "Hey, we remember you when you did all this." And Mike Scioscia was like, "Yeah," because he was the one who got radiation poisoning. He's like, "Yeah, I recovered. See, and I even run a World Series winning team."
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a 13th one inside warehouse number 3.
And I say England's greatest Prime Minister is Pitt the Elder. Lord Palmerston! Pitt the Elder. Lord Palmerston!
And then Double R violates several OSHA guidelines about carrying a load on a forklift.
At least so. The chat says some things, Metal. Can you catch from...
Yeah, sure. On the Japanese PS4 game Shitty Shadow and Shadow, there's a part in the docks where you have to drive a forklift around it and stack boxes to get out of a warehouse similar to this one. Really? That game that I wanted to come west and never did because of all the licenses involved. Yeah.
And LPH says something as well?
You're the hero they need, but not the hero they want.
Sadly.
Yep.
Yes, thank you very much.
400 yen per crate.
Yeah, you make quota, kid.
You made quota, kid, but yeah, we're gonna have to fire you eventually because of you getting involved with the Mad Angels.
Yep. But stack that paper in the meantime.
Yes, I got over 25,000 yen right now.
You gotta go buy some scrolls from the antique store.
Yep.
Should I go to the antique store now?
Try it.
And I'm back, guys.
Okay,
Sorry
I wasn't
about
sure if I needed to...
Which, when you think about it, sounds kind of weird, but it's a game, so...
It's a video game.
It's like, yeah, I'm working hard, you know, saving up my pennies just so I can go buy an old rolled-up paper from an antique store.
So, anything I missed in chat, guys?
Yeah, a couple things. Star Child's talking about Metal Reddit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That City Shadow and Shadow has a level that's a reference to Shenmue's forklift, basically.
Really?
And Star Child said we are getting Disaster Report 4 in America, though.
Really? That's cool.
Oh, maybe I should ask around about the Mad Angels. Rio, go home.
Yeah.
Who cares about the Mad Angels?
Go home. Play Hang On, Rio.
Go home. They're drunk to begin with.
I think maybe you got to find Mark getting beat up again.
Right.
I don't think you should go near them. They're not
Because I think, yeah, you have to save him again, and then you find out why Mark is working at the docks,
everybody in the
and why you see him looking out the ocean.
I see.
but it's not even safe enough to walk by yourself around here.
Yeah. Funny enough, the same time I came down from upstairs, my cat followed me.
Good.
It's funny, we were just talking about him, huh?
Yeah, that's like, it's weird. Why would he be up in the sweltering heat?
I don't know. He's a weird cat.
You should even do
What?
close the doors. Be like, so he knows. Hey, except for the bathroom door, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
But that way, so he knows, like, hey, you're not gonna be chilling up there. It's too hot.
Looks like that
You know,
old
I
man's
should
gonna...
do that.
That old man's gonna teach me a new Shadow Step move.
You know what, bud? Since you brought it up, I'll be right back. I'm going to do it right now.
All right, you're welcome. There's another move he teaches you.
Showed you how to...
Yes. Oh, right. The second part of Shadow Step. So it's 3 moves.
Strike the back of the neck.
There's a second part of Shadow Step. There's another one called Cross Evade or Cross Charge or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember he said I crush your throat.
Uh-huh.
This is the throat crushing.
So-
Crushing part. Darn dyslexia.
Just strike just after sliding past your opponent, okay.
Practice, you'll get it.
So what it is
I'm back.
oh, you did it?
Well, I'm going to.
No,
He just told me Shadow Blade has now been mastered.
No, I was asking Jeff. Jeff,
Yeah.
you did it?
Yes, I did.
Alright. Yeah, that way it's kind of like, since he seems to, I'm not gonna, yeah, he seems to be like kind of weird like that, like basically, that's kind of like a gentle way of saying, hey, no, you know, don't be up there, I don't want you to die, please don't, because they can get overheated.
Yes, they can.
It's like, hey, be down here where it's cool, please, thank you. LPH said Mad Gear is better. Well, as a gang, yeah. Oh, you got a thing from Mark, huh?
Yep.
Hi, Mark.
He
Again.
knows something, yeah. Now you can leave, I think.
You gotta trust me.
Try and leave.
Probably that's how it triggers the event, huh?
Because he is going to get attacked by the Mad Angels again.
Again, yes.
Now, does he get attacked during like a work day, or is it around the evening part?
It might. Jeez, it might be at the. Well, if he says try and leave, and if he says I can't, then yeah, it's around evening. Just gotta wait around.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jerry, my cat got it.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, because like it's for his health. It's not just trying to. Like, yeah, like, don't be up there. Hello.
Crazy, what do you go up there for, huh?
Like, you can, like it can mess him up. Like, or
God, yeah. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason why he was acting weird these last 2 weeks, you know what I mean?
yeah, hanging around in the heat too much, yeah. When there's AC downstairs, like, bruh.
No, I gotta look around more.
Alright, so yeah, okay, then you gotta wait around for Mark to get attacked.
Yep.
Huh?
But what about my curfew? The game's basically going, what about it? I mean, that's what the game basically is telling Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a curfew. What about it? Go beat up more bad angels. Show him the guap.
Very dangerous.
Right, Jer?
Stay away from him.
Oh, he's over there. Never mind.
Stop it.
Nope.
No.
You pulled a U, Metal.
Yeah, obviously.
But Mark, I'm not trying to hurt you. I actually have a mission I need to fulfill, good sir.
Well, he gives exactly 0 Fs. So.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's that hobo with the green hat who told me to piss off when I was trying to ask about the Mad Angels.
Maybe that's how you triggered it. You have to talk to a couple more people around here.
Possibly.
I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Possibly. Or I just gotta wait till evening hits at 7.
Right. You know. Yeah. This has to be an event, dude.
Got a minute? Do you know anything about the
I forgot there's the other Charlie QTE thing. Bike thing.
Oh.
At night. This time where you this time where you have to do it right and follow where he's going.
Don't get me involved in crap like that. I don't know.
I know the feeling, dude.
That sounds like something I would say to a rando.
If Rio was asking you about,
Yeah. He's like, yo, I don't know crap. Don't get me involved.
do you know about this gang? And you're just like, don't get me involved with that.
Yeah. So Jerry, if Rio walked up to you one day, what would you say to him?
Let's
If he asked
tag.
you a similar question.
Let's tag team. I'm like, look, I needed a vigilante partner. You ever heard of Robert Ginty? That's what I'd ask him. Yeah, you know who Robert Ginty is?
I've got something
So you saying it was
What?
So you saying it was either Ryu or Kiryu? You would say that to them, huh?
Star Child, do you know who I'm talking about? Robert Ginty? You ever heard of the Exterminator?
Oh God, yeah.
The beginning of the movie Lethal Weapon 4?
Yep.
It's a big shout out to him. Robert Ginty is basically an even more savage Punisher. Legit.
Wow.
Okay, now let's see if I can approach Mark now, since I made it to the evening time.
Very low budget movie, but in the second movie, Mario Van Peebles is the bad
Nope.
guy.
Seriously?
Yeah. Well, now that it's night, just keep walking around in front of the harbor lounge,
Can't talk now.
and you'll find Charlie again.
Yeah.
Walk around until I find Charlie again?
It'll be a cutscene because he obviously doesn't want to leave for some dumb reason,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm standing here.
even though he has a curfew.
Would you mind? I see.
Yeah. Like, what's more important, an event or a curfew?
Event? To get story going?
I would assume.
Star Child said, "Oh, Lord, I didn't recall the name, but the beginning of Lethal Weapon 4 was great." Yeah, the guy with the flamethrower and mask like that. Yeah, that's the Exterminator. Oh, that's what it's a reference to, because that's what he had. He had a flamethrower and an outfit like that.
Yep.
The theme song to Exterminator 2 sounds suspiciously similar to Dragon Quest theme.
Really?
In the first Dragon Quest.
Da 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 da.
No, the other one. The one in the castle in part 1.
Oh, that one. Yes, yes.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, when you're inside the Tantagel castle.
Yeah, and you remember how that went?
Yeah, just barely. It's like dun 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 dun. It's like some type of like lower Q of the Dragon Quest theme, but
But anyways, the Exterminator theme sounds similar to that one.
And since we're coming up in July in about a couple weeks, Dragon Quest Builders 2 releases, by the way.
And later in the year,
Good game, by the way. I played the demo.
Of 11 come out too?
11S for the Switch, yes.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, the re-release, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I'm sorry, the definitive edition, because Switch is the only one that gets the orchestral tracks.
And the voice acting. Yep.
Haha.
You know, I got to applaud the Dragon Quest franchise for going for a different type of voiceover than most traditional JRPGs. They always go for like that old medieval English type of dialects.
Yeah. Starchild said he always references Lethal Weapon 4 in co-op games, where one player has to act like as a distraction, while the other player has to shoot the enemy. Lol. Yep. Flap your arms like a chicken. Riggs told Murtaugh, remember that?
Yep.
Got me acting like a chicken out here.
You don't have plenty of time to ask around. You already asked everybody as you could, Rio.
Plenty of time, right? You got curfew, Rio.
Yeah. I barely just made it back before 11, before Eno was about ready to chew on me.
Yeah.
It's, the way he says something like that, it sounds like it is an event, dude. Especially with Mark leaving right about now, maybe this is the event where he tries to get dumped.
There's a Charlie event, another one where you Starchild, do you think it really worked? No, I just wanted to see if you'd really do it. Yep. Yep. Mel Gibson's just like, no, I just wanted to see if you do it.
Yeah.
But there is a Charlie event somewhere at the harbor.
Yeah, you run into his bike again.
Please tell me that's the reason. Oh, please tell me that's not the reason why.
Or is it the next day? I'm not sure if it's this day or if it's the next day when they show up again.
Well, the thing is, Bloody doesn't want to leave.
For some reason.
I guess.
I don't think this is the same area you would teach them to move.
No, he's walking towards Tom. He should walk the other way. Towards Hoku Hoku lunches, I think.
Okay. All right. I'll go back to where Hisaka-san is.
I'm actually looking up the Dragon Quest castle music.
Tantagel.
NES.
Which was known as Dragon Warrior. What we got back in the old days. Yep.
Yeah. That's it. The Exterminator 2 does that too. But a funkier version, basically. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, nothing.
Next year, someone.
Nothing at Hisaka lunches.
If he played Dragon Warrior before making that theme, probably.
Yeah. Or it makes you wonder if there was someone on the film that was a fan of Dragon Warrior. Because that's what it was called originally here at the time, right?
Could be.
Yeah, over here, yeah.
Because they just started calling it Dragon Quest around here when 7 was released, right?
Yeah, around 7, 8, yep. Because there was another game called Dragon Quest back in them days. And no, you're going too far. No.
No, I already just went past Hisaka's stand, but nothing happened.
The thing would have triggered already.
Mm-hmm.
If it did, yeah. So,
yeah, it never did. I think it's a day later that I get the next biker.
What the heck is he looking for then? Even I'm over here like it. I play this game forever. Why does he want to bloody leave?
Maybe he's waiting until 9?
No, don't ask them dudes. Don't ask none of them dudes. They're all retarded.
Obviously.
There's somebody. There's other people. Star Trek. I have the original Dragon Warrior NES. Lol. Wow, you still have it.
Nice.
Yeah, I have the cartridge, the NES cartridge as well of Dragon Warrior.
Now here's a good question, guys. Since I have to ask.
Yeah, walk down that lane again. See if that's where you race, Charlie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're talking about JRPGs, in essence, Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest?
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
In terms of story, Dragon Quest for me, but yeah.
Yeah, I would say in terms of story, Dragon Quest, but in terms of like, if you want to get into gameplay, then Final Fantasy.
Yeah, yeah.
The older Final Fantasies, yeah, I get what you're saying. Because the
Final
modern
Fantasy's menu makes more sense to me. But,
yes.
But I like Dragon Quest story more because it's more happy and fun. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Dragon Quest has a nicer balance between light-hearted and
seriousness.
soul crushing depression, where Final Fantasy, in some of the entries, I'm not gonna lie, feels like nothing but edgelord material to me.
Okay, he says I should go home now. So
finally.
So
yeah.
So I was right. You just had to wait until 9.
Yep. So no bike race.
So it must be the next day. So
yeah, it'll be the next day.
For some dumb reason. Max Muse says, hello, Max Muse. I got some hoes in Wharf number 7. Are you one of the Mad Angels?
Oh, hi, Goro. Nothing, Goro. It's time for us to go home.
Watch the antique store be closed, though.
I know.
Because it takes like a half hour to wait for the bus. Hey, he's waiting for the bus too, huh? What's grooving, bro? I don't want to talk to you.
You told me not to spurt out the Mad Angel's name, so it's none of your beeswax, Goro.
Hey, Metal, does waiting for the bus take this long?
It can, if you're not under the, unfortunate circumstance of having your bus canceled and not finding out about it until it doesn't show up for like a couple hours. Which has happened to me before.
Yeah, must be.
Yeah. Oh, it's almost Christmas, folks.
Yes, you see Santa's walking around.
You gotta get that Christmas cake.
Yep.
So you tell me Rio's gonna get pink slip before Christmas break? That sounds typical.
He's gonna celebrate his Christmas by beating some ass.
And being unemployed.
Not yet. Soon enough, he'll be unemployed.
Okay. No. Oh, okay. So you say the Japanese at least have the heart to fire people after the holidays. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. They're not as screwed up as we are. That's good to know.
I think it's after a week or 2 weeks he gets fired.
Hello there, General Kenobi.
Okay, let's see if we can get to that antique store before it closes, but I'm pretty sure it's already closed.
Probably already closed, but you can check. It's the one across from the...
Yeah, that's...
You know where it is, right?
Yeah, the one that's by Tom's place.
Well, you've been there, because remember, that was where you had to go to get the sword guard.
Uh-huh. Is this
sword hand guard?
Oh, yeah, it's still open.
Cool.
The Bunkato antique store.
Yes. Now, quickly, buy whichever move scrolls you can. Star Child says, speaking of RPGs, I got the Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers expansion yesterday. It's pretty cool so far.
Nice.
If you go to our Discord, you can talk to Alex about that, and Carlio, and all the other European side of TGF.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say Euro trash.
I thought about it.
So what you're saying is I wasn't far off.
By the way, that Crawl Cyclone move would have helped a lot against the bald-headed crackhead in the first fight.
Oh, yeah.
It would have helped.
Looks like they're that close. I should go.
Yep, so I got the Crawl Cyclone, so I guess better than nothing.
Well, grab what you can.
No, I can only just take I just only got one. It's already time for them to close anyway.
Ah!
Dang.
Yeah,
Hey, you were lucky enough just to get.
I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't have talked to Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's what's. I when I saw that, like, why are you talking to Santa Claus?
No one cares about Saint Nick.
But Rio's a good boy.
This is just being being a good boy and getting the stuff you need right then.
And especially getting Ine-san, catching Ine-san's hands.
Yeah, Ine-san is not gonna care. You're gonna still see her hands.
Yeah.
You're still gonna get those hands. But real
It'd be
talk,
funny.
before you
It'd be
go
funny
back-
if the whole time Ine-san was pretending to be weak and bam, she like I could have
Yes,
defeated Land.
like
I could
Kona
have
Yoda.
defeated Landy anytime I wanted.
So you're saying Kona Yoda from Attack of the Clones, right?
Starchild asks, are you able to learn the Pegasus Ryuseiken?
Oh, hey Kyle, before you go home, just quickly check on the cat.
Oh, sure.
Cat's gone.
Well,
What
let's.
do you say, Jerry?
The cat's gone. Watch.
Oh, it is.
Well, you'll see. He'll see. The cat won't be there.
Yeah, the box is not there.
The cat too, right?
Yeah.
Yep, because the cat.
Kitty's doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means the cat's healed up. You did your job.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
Starchild, again, I said it before, but Pegasus Ryuseiken. Saint Seiya. I know Metal knows Saint Seiya.
Yes.
And he says he's got the Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers expansion yesterday. And he says
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
that's
So,
what we're bringing up
which next year I will be getting on with Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Cool.
Yes, since I will have to be covering that for my next episode of the retrospective after the current one I'm working on. And yes, Shadowbringers will be covered too.
Jeez. That's gonna be a mouthful, dude.
It's going to be a massive undertaking, but probably not.
That's what I'm saying. Not only the base game, but the expansions. Jeez.
But probably not my biggest episode. Probably Final Fantasy 15 is going to be the biggest one, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Okay, since we're at the save screen, I guess we might as well go ahead and wrap up for this
Oh
bit.
yeah, right on time. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
And there I go as I knock my microphone a little bit
Yeah.
with my headset.
Just your luck, eh, Kyle?
Yep. And LPH says, I buy just Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, since that is coming out in July, and I am.
Funny.
And I'm
Metal
looking.
just bought that.
No, I didn't.
What?
It was UMVC.
I got-
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh,
UMVC 3.
Ultimate Marvel.
Yeah.
I was gonna say different Marvel game,
Same game.
but different from a co-op like brawler. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll plug. You can follow me on youtube.com/RPG reviews. That's where I do my reviews, retrospectives, and I archive my live streams I do on Twitch, as well as my 2 cents videos. Don't know when I'll return to my 2 cents videos in the future, but be on the lookout for more content coming from me on that. On YouTube that you're not going to find anywhere else. But you can also stay up to date on my social media feeds through Facebook, Twitter, especially, and those social media feed links are facebook.com/RPG reviews, twitter.com/RPG reviews, and if you want to visit me on Twitch whenever I get back to live streaming, which I'm probably going to be doing that right after 4th of July comes about, because after that's done, and since it seems like I am getting back on track with where my day, me having the weekends off, then I'll probably start streaming on the weekends starting next weekend. And it'll be Final Fantasy VII, the original, since I'm going to be on the road for the Final Fantasy VII remake coming out in March, so I figured that might be a good one to do. But yeah, definitely had a lot of fun today. Had a lot of fun going through Shenmue quite a lot, even before getting the stream started. But hey, looking forward to next week for some more forklift action from the Geek Fighters. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
First off, as you guys already know, each and every week we say this, we do have a Discord to join to talk about conversion plus. It's the easiest and fastest way to get in contact with us. In fact, all 4 of us. Myself, Fighter Cows, the RPG as well as better.
Mhm.
Because they provided both, not only at the bottom of the video player, but also they provided in the chat with both my Twitch and Twitter's respectively. Twitch is something like I definitely might be going back and streaming this month, so look forward to that. For those who don't know, this looks like I'm going to stream Psychonauts. So look forward to that. But that's it on my end.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll take it next. Mine's fairly easy. You can just follow me on Twitter at VisibleNinja0. Check me out on YouTube at Visible Ninja Dojo. Because I run a little bit of a live streaming talk show Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we talk about some of the Japanese media things that me and my buddies are really big fans of, namely mecha anime and tokusatsu. That's your Power Rangers, your Godzillas, and everything in between. So definitely come by and check us out.
Alright, so I'm Fighter Cows. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/FighterCows. Me and somebody else, as you probably already know, Wheels. It's pretending like nobody knows who he is, but it's Wheels, Wheelchair21. We want to do a Dragon Ball podcast, whether it's live or on YouTube or straight to Spotify and iTunes and all that. We really want to know what you think, how you wanted to consume this media, and what your own ideas and theories for Dragon Ball are, as we go through and do the research and see if they're good, if they hold any water in the universe or not. And as for me personally, check my Twitter, because not only can you just tell me stuff like that, you can also help support me, because right now I'm at the end of my rope financially. I don't want to be dire, but it is dire. So if you want to help me out, you can go check out my pinned tweet and go to my Ko-fi, and you can either just say, hey, here's a tip, or hey, here's some money, do a commission for me, and I'll do it. I'm also working on a YouTube video, an animation, as we speak, actually, so check that out too on my YouTube, and you'll see it on my Twitter and on our Discord, so that's why it's good to check out our social media to know when these come out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's me.
All right, well, so yeah, join us next week for when we get back on track with more Shenmue, and we're going to be doing some more forklift action and trying to get some more money, as well as going up against more quote-unquote Mad Gear gang members who are supposed to be the Mad Angels, believe it or not. But yeah, we'll see how far along we get through there, but we probably aren't close to the end but we should be getting closer to the end of the game. I would say probably not this episode, but maybe the next one, when we will make it to the finale, possibly.
Maybe.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of us are ready to go to something else to continue to continue Dreamcast year of 2019.
Whoa. Everybody but me.
I know, because you love this game so much.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? It's a classic.
Of course. But anyways, but yeah, we'll be getting on with that next week, so be sure to tune in at the same time as we started today, and we'll continue from there. So to sign off, I am Double RPG.
16-bit chat.
Visible Ninja.
I'm Fighter Cows.
And Kaus, my friend, your two most famous words, please.
Kanryo.
Piccolo poppin' bottles. Peace out.